0 to 60 can define a performance car, but it's the fastest 60 to 0 that's the aim of Tarok's brakes. From road cars to race cars, circuits, special stages, or the autostrada, nothing reduces speed like Tarok's brakes. Italy gave the world the art of Da Vinci and Michelangelo. Tarok's has given drivers the art of stopping. For more information and to acquire your own masterpiece, visit tarox.co.uk. Yes, it's me, Mike Stone, and this is the Backseat Driver Podcast. It's the fastest, it's the friendliest, and it's for all the family. The Gas Shocks 116 Trophy and 120 Coupe Cup are the fastest growing race series in the UK, taking in 6 one-hour races and 8 sprints at all the top circuits. Visit 116trophy.com to find out more and get yourself behind the wheel. Yes, it's me, Mark Stone, bringing you a Backseat Driver Podcast special from Classic Lamar 2023 as they celebrate 100 years of Le Mans. Now, that means it's 100 years since the race first ran in 1923, though there has only been 91 races. There have been exceptions where it has not run, such as the Second World War, strikes, fuel shortages and other bits and pieces, which of course means in about 9 years they can have another major celebration of the 100th race. Everything is going on here. There are well over 600 cars, the correct cars of the period, many of which ran at Le Mans. So they are not replicas, they are the genuine thing. So, sit back and enjoy my chats with drivers, mechanics and other people involved with Classic Lamar, and my chat with Patrick Peter of Peter Auto, the man behind this phenomenal event. I'd like to introduce to the Backseat Driver Radio Show Patrick Peter. I've no doubt pronounced that incorrectly, but he is the man behind all the Peter Auto events and Classic Lamar. Patrick, welcome to the Backseat Driver Radio Show.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you.
He's just admitted his French isn't as good. His French is better than his English, but of course, his English is better than my French. To achieve all this and the 100th anniversary must make you very proud.
It was a big job. It was a big job. Normally the Le Mans Classic happens every other year. We did it in 22 after a long time without nothing because with the COVID, etc., etc. But we discussed with my friend from the ACO, and we say 23 will be the centenary, and we need to do something, a long event with the 24-hour and Le Mans Classic. And we decided that together, and it's why we work together to do, for example, this fantastic exhibition in the museum, to do the parade, etc., etc., and to promote the event since 1 year everywhere in the world. I think we begin in Pebble Beach and Laguna Seca last year in August, and after Goodwood, Chantilly, everywhere in the world, and it's a big success. It's a very big success.
I mean, you have some of the most famous and greatest cars in the world here that have done very well at Le Mans. Do you invite them, or do they want to come? Do they want to bring their cars?
I think for the rest we have something like 800 cars, and we was obliged to refuse probably 300, which is a big problem. Which is a big problem because everybody was happy with that, but it's difficult to explain correctly to the people. I'm no sorry, but there's no place, etc., etc. And of course, we try to have the maximum number of different cars, maximum number of different nationality, etc., etc. And it's a big success. And I'm very proud with, for example, typical English grid, which is a Benjafil. It's completely incredible to have 75 pre-war Bentley. The Benjafil club is they are crazy, but it's fantastic to imagine to do that, and we are very, very, very happy.
I mean, the Benjafield boys do it the old way. They drive their cars from England to Le Mans,
absolutely,
race them and drive them home, which is how it should be.
Yes, but it's difficult now, and there is very few people who do that. And but for me, this is a good spirit, yes.
And of course, besides this, you do Tour Auto, which is another fantastic event.
Yes, we organize the Tour Auto since '92. It's a completely different event, but it was one of the main rally in France and probably in Europe in the 60s, 70s, etc., etc. And it's a good success now. We have something like 220, 230 car every year. It's competition and regularity section. And we start from Paris. We arrive sud-east or sud-west every year with a lot of people from everywhere, from US. We have a lot of Argentinian people, for example. Of course, many Brit, many drivers from all the Europe, but many Brits, yes.
Patrick Peter, you can now, after tomorrow, you can enjoy 12 months off from Le Mans. But
I'm afraid not, because we organize another race in Paul Ricard beginning of September. We organize different things, and the idea is to organize new event often, if it's possible, because I like to do something new.
Once again, Patrick Peter, it's been a pleasure chatting to you for Backseat Driver. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
With the final exhaust notes having died away, the Mulsanne Straight having returned to being a public road, the mechanics having packed up their tools, the cars in their transporters, and those who claimed victory celebrating their success at Classic Lamar 2023, it's now safe to say, regrettably, that one of the greatest motor racing extravaganzas has come to an end, celebrating 100 years of what is still considered to be the world's greatest race, the Le Mans 24-hour, or the 24 hours that set out in 1923 to allow manufacturers to prove just how good their cars were. It has evolved, as I'd said earlier on. It is 100 years since the race first ran. It is not 100 years of the race. Various things have taken place. World War II, fuel strikes, and various other things that have meant there have only been 91 races. So once again, as I will say, in about 9 years' time, everybody can celebrate the 100th race. But whilst all the drivers I spoke to gave freely of their time, very generously agreed to come on the Backseat Driver podcast when, in many ways, their attentions could have been diverted elsewhere, it's been an absolutely fantastic event. Yes, there's been one or two glitches, one or two problems, but when you're dealing with an event that is attracting just short of 300,000 spectators every day, I know full well anybody in the hot dog, beef burger or beer business made fortunes out of it. But whilst I was wandering round the paddocks chatting, my friend and colleague Marie-Catherine Ligny, known as the French diva herself, was wielding her cameras in the pit lane, the pre-grid and trackside. Many of the drivers happy to be photographed by her, many of the drivers not even knowing they've been photographed her. But she's finally here with me. Marie-Catherine Ligny, did you enjoy yourself at Classic Lamar?
Oh, yes. Good morning, Mark. Yes, it was absolutely fabulous event, and I like to go there every time it happened. And because we can see very stunning cars, old vintage cars, and passionate drivers, and especially English ones.
Yes, you're quite fond of the English drivers. I've yet to work out why, because there are a lot of Frenchmen there.
Yes, there are a lot of Frenchmen too, but we can see a lot of people, a lot of wonderful cars, French or English or German. I'm thinking about Porsche, by example. And it's a wonderful event and I'm very lucky to be there and to take pictures, beautiful pictures of wonderful cars and drivers. And I like to be in the race and to see mechanics working and drivers trying to be the best one and the winners.
Yes, a fantastic event. So, it's me, Mark Stone, as always saying, be good, take care, ta-ta, as all the best French divas say at the end of Classic Lamar 2023.
Ciao, ciao.
Rarely beaten on price, never beaten on service. Whether it's cars, bikes or commercials, Hoddy Tyres are the best in the business. And when it comes to tyre expertise and advice to supplying the correct tyres for your vehicle's specific requirements, nobody comes close to David Lakin and the Hoddy Tyres team. So give them a call on 01200 613 192 or visit the website at hoddytyres.co.uk.